Ionavation. We out in New Rochelle, Ionavation. Moving with Intel, Ionavation. Now we in the groove, Ionavation. We making money and moves, ayy.
Hello, Ionavators. Welcome back to the Ionavation Podcast. And today we have a very special episode featuring several alumni who are mentors affiliated with the Hynes Institute for Entrepreneurship and Innovation. They are professionals in their respective industries who are working with Iona students as mentors. They're here to give us an inside look on mentor and mentee relationships. I am Lily, and I'll be your guest co-host for this episode, and it's great to be back here in this seat again. Let me introduce to you Michael LaPerch, our other guest co-host for the day.
Thank you, Lily. Hi, I'm Michael LaPerch. I'm a part of the Iona Alumni Association, and I'm actually the vice president of the Iona Alumni Board. And we're thrilled to be here. What's very important to us is that we love to engage the Iona community, both the alumni and the students, and help them out in the mentoring. So we're very excited to be a part of this program. I'd like to introduce, have two of my peers introduce themselves as they would be participating in this podcast. Tom?
I'm Tom Lang. An Iona grad with an MBA and a BBA.
Gabrielle Simpson, two-time Iona grad as well, undergraduate degrees in television, video, and film, which I think now changed to broadcasting, and my master's is in sports and entertainment PR. Hi.
Awesome. Thank you guys for being here. So let's just roll right in with the questions.
Well, I'm going to start off myself with one because I've really enjoyed. The question is, what inspired me to be a mentor for the competition? I've actually participated in this in the past, and what I enjoy is the long-lasting relationship that you get out of this. My mentees from last year, I'm still in touch with. I have conversations with them. When I see them when I'm on campus, I love it, and it's just a great feeling that, you know, we always talk about giving back to the community, and it's not always about the dollars. Sometimes it's a time, and you know, I know my peers sitting here with me do a lot of giving back in time, and it's a great give back that you can see. So that's what I'm so excited about. Gabrielle, how about yourself?
Yes, absolutely. I really appreciate the opportunity to mentor current students. I'm so very impressed with all the students that are a part of the competition, and I must acknowledge that I got my first job in the industry from alum Marty Daly, who is now, I believe he's teaching a course here on campus. So I'm all for mentoring. It's pretty superb.
That's amazing.
Great.
What about you, Tom?
Well, for me, working with the students, I stay familiar with technology and the talent. This is my second season. I mentored last year also. And I have to say I was so very impressed with the caliber of student, how they approached their projects, how prepared they were, how their projects or their concepts were so thoroughly thought through. By comparison, and it's just a human nature type thing, you reflect back to how capable and how prepared you were at the same age. And they're light years ahead of where I was. So it's wonderful to see how Iona is preparing its students for 2020, 2025, 2030. They're ready to tackle the world, and it's a great feeling.
That's really good. So to go in a little further with you speaking on the Iona Innovation Challenge, which we're on its second annual year of the Hynes Institute hosting the competition, can you speak a little bit about what was your experience with the mentees, with the competitors in the competition of the Iona Innovation Challenge?
Sure. The group of students that I had the pleasure of meeting last year were really something special. This year I have the pleasure of working with many of the same students as they've come back 1 year later. And their ideas and their ability to cut through the excitement of the inaugural competition and apply their analytical skills and their workable concepts and all of the thoughts that went into their ideas and how they would implement them. So it's not just pop an idea and just figure out how to make this work, take it from the drawing board to a working model is incredibly inspiring. And I bow to their ability. They really are amazing. And each one of their ideas is equally as amazing, because what I found with the Iona students, and this is this year and last year, all of their ideas, all of their innovations are to address a social need or an imbalance that they could correct, whether it's healthy environment, pollinator issues, lead in the water, whatever. They've got an idea to help others, and that's wonderful.
It is. And as a participant and being involved and seeing you last year in the competition, I can honestly say that I can agree. Seeing my peers come up with these ideas that were working towards solving real life problems within our communities, it's an inspiring atmosphere to be in and to be a part of.
Truly.
Definitely.
So Gabrielle, it's kind of fun because I know you from our interactions, and the level of passion and enthusiasm you bring to anything is fantastic. So what are you looking forward to as a mentor this year? What do you this is getting you all psyched about?
Absolutely. I would say some of my previous mentorship just at the college has been getting some students, making sure they enter the entertainment industry or the sports industry. What is so unique about this opportunity is that the students are coming for mentorship to have their dreams come true, to have their businesses launched, to find investors, to make sure someone's looking over their business plans. So what I'm really excited about is helping someone's dream, literally looking at their business plan and saying, here's a gap I can fill. I've already connected one of the students who I was extremely impressed with. I connected her with an investor already because I felt so confident about what she was doing and already what she has prepared. And I believe that student has just been in the program for about a year. So I'm really excited helping solve pieces to a puzzle and helping students so that they really have a product that they can go and make money off of.
Well, as you can see, the passion always comes out when you talk. I love it, and that's so much fun. And what's very interesting, I just want to kind of build on it a little bit, is the fact that you're talking, it's only a year ago. So, I mean, think about it, in a short period of time, how much has been accomplished. And it's a kudos to everybody that's been involved in this program. And, I will put another plug in. I just really think that there's more that everybody can give. And, I ask the alumni that's listening or anybody else that wants to participate, it's actually a lot of fun. It wasn't hard to get us here for today's podcast. As you can see.
Very true. And to your earlier point, both you, Tom, and Mike made the point that the initiatives are so awesome in that they are helping communities. They are helping specific diversity groups. I remember one of the students' projects was something about eating and a plant-based system so that nutrition can be better and helping people to have better nutrition options. And it's just so awesome that not only are the students like yourself passionate about what you're presenting, but it's beyond you. It's to help the greater good, which is just awesome. It's wonderful.
Yep. It's an amazing feeling.
Okay.
So guys, just to add into that and the importance of the value of mentor relationships, can you speak a little bit more about that?
Yes. So I like I was saying before, I received my first job after college because of Marty Daly, who's now here super active on campus. I have seen over 50, I graduated in 2007. I've had at least 50 Iona alums who I've seen get into their first jobs. Erin Kutch, who was president a few years ago at Iona, I helped her to her job right now where she's a producer at NBC News. And so it is so pivotal that you see success. You see success in people, you see success in alums, because then you can do it. And my greatest gift from Iona and to Iona will be mentorship.
Yep, that's amazing to hear.
Tom?
Highly appreciated.
It's that pretty much sums it up. You sit across the table, you listen to somebody, they have an idea, they're passionate. You help them take their idea and make it take shape. And with mentoring and sharing your personal knowledge and your life experience, which they don't have, with their idea, which can help change a community or a social condition, there's nothing else quite like it. I now have a situation where I have a more relaxed schedule, and I want to give back. And I see mentoring as an ideal way to engage, to grow a mind, to see something through, and insert your little piece to their puzzle to make it a reality.
That's amazing. How about you, Michael?
So actually, I'm going to take it slightly different, and what I'd like to do is encourage the people that need mentors to really take advantage of it. There's so many different ways. I had a great experience last year in mine, where literally I set up a weekly call. We did a Skype call, we did a video, we went through this, and we really worked it. And the level of enthusiasm went from, okay, this is sort of what we're doing, to I think we can do this. I know we can do this. And then we got to the competition. The competition really felt real to them. So I really would ask the students that are looking for mentors, don't be afraid. We're not here to criticize. We're here to help. We're here to make it work for you. We're so excited for you. We just want to do whatever we can. So please don't hesitate. Always ask.
That's amazing. So that is a good lead way into my next question. What tips do you guys have on how students can maintain and continue to maintain the relationships with our mentors?
Well, I would say that it is the student's job more than the mentor to carry on the relationship, which is hard because it may be intimidating, it may not be easy, but the student should keep in contact. The student should send emails and say, hey, this is what I'm working on, or I just discovered this, what are your thoughts on this? Or the student should be in tune to what their mentor is doing. So I heard about this great thing that involved your company, congratulations on this, I would love to touch base. Or I read this in the news and I think you may find this of interest. So the student, the mentee, really needs to keep engaged. And then the mentor, of course, they'll always be top of mind if the mentee is doing that.
I think that's a great point because, you know, it's very easy for us, and it's not an excuse, but it's the life. You know, we've got a full-time job, and sometimes it's a matter of, hey, if somebody reaches out, you never see us stop. So I always use the example of LinkedIn. I happen to be a big LinkedIn. So anytime I meet the mentee, the first thing I do is connect with me, okay? That way I can follow their career. And then all of a sudden you see them applying for something. It's a vehicle that's used widely in business, and regardless of, it doesn't have to be finance or accounting. Everybody sort of uses that as a business network, and it really has to this day. In fact, you mentioned Erin. I follow her on LinkedIn, and you know, and then there's messages. You see them grow, their birthday, all that. That's a good way. But going back to what Gabrielle said, it's so true. We need your help. You know, the truth is that if you communicate with us, I will guarantee you we're going to respond. But if you leave it all up to us, sometimes it's hard.
Definitely.
And you're getting to a really good point, and you touched on it too, Tom. I love when my mentee teaches me something. You guys know social media better than me. You know what's hot right now. You know what's trending. You know where the industry's going sometimes just as well as we do. So teach me something. Never think that because your mentor may be so successful that you can't teach them something. All Iona students are brilliant, for one. So use that as a way to teach us something. And I look for my mentee to keep me up to speed or to just keep me on my toes. And as your mentor should teach you things, your mentee, as a mentee, should teach your mentor things. It should be a cross-learning opportunity.
Two-way street. You guys definitely have great insights, and I'm getting to the point of it's about us. You know, we have to leverage our channels in order to be able to leverage the relationships we're trying to build with our mentors and just let it continue ongoing. Awesome. Guys, I am so thankful for you guys for being here. Thank you for taking time out of your day to speak to our audience and to talk to us about something so crucial as mentor and mentee relationships. We'd like to go ahead and just give you a gift from the Hynes Institute. And
I love swag.
So it's a t-shirt, and we have some great words in the back.
Thank you.
This is awesome.
Thank
you. I'll pass it down.
Yep. There you go. Thank you.
This is great. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the invite. It was great.
Thank you for making it. So we're just going to go ahead and sign off on our language of the week, which is Korea. Annyeong.
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 Awesome.
Hey, we really working. Gale Ventures is the spot. Bert and May got the podcast hot. We innovating, no debating, we creating. Ionavators in our lane, never hating. We just worry about us and what we do. Ionavation Podcast show, get in tune.